We'll learn more about home incarceration as the man accused of killing Amber Spradlin is released from jail, and Pikeville reaches a tentative settlement in its lawsuit against the city's cable provider. I'm Nick Collum, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. The man charged with the murder of Amber Spradlin is out of jail. And while he was released from being held in jail to home incarceration, many in the community are worried. Those fears are likely stoked by memories of Eric C. Kahn, who cut off his ankle bracelet and fled the country in 2017 to try and avoid a federal trial. With that in mind, Sheldon spoke with the Floyd County jailer about how home incarceration works.
With the public eye more closely focused on court cases lately, the process for inmates released under home incarceration has increased as well. We spoke Thursday with Floyd County jailer Steve Little to learn more about the role for local jails.
Basically, once a judge agrees to terms from attorneys or he makes recommendations about home incarceration, then whatever's on the order goes along with the bond. So if someone's in jail and they're going to get out on home incarceration, whatever they decide in circuit or district court, that will be put part of their conditions of release.
Little said once the inmate's bond has been covered, their first stop isn't home.
We do take the bond, and they are aware that they have to do home incarceration, but usually home incarceration comes here and gets them and then takes them to their office. The only thing the jail does is they still have a bond. So they have to make their bond before they even can get the home incarceration. So that's basically all the jail does is they come in, they feel their bond, they fulfill their bond, and then they're released. And we basically just call the home incarceration provider, and they take it from there. That inmate has to, once they leave this facility, the jail, they have to go straight there and get hooked up on their monitoring and pay the fees, whatever it is.
One term often discussed during high-level cases is flight risk. Just how likely is it that a suspect will run? Little said serious consideration of this is not generally the case in this region.
That type of case, that's all about big money. There was a lot of money involved in that kind of case. That's usually bigger cases like that. I mean, the courts decide and the attorneys argue, does someone have the means of being able to get on a plane and go somewhere or buy a new car and go somewhere? In Eastern Kentucky, that's not going to happen a lot.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Sheldon Compton.
The city of Pikeville has reached a tentative agreement with the city's cable provider to settle the city's lawsuit against the company. The city sued the parent company of Optimum, then known as Suddenlink, over allegations of poor service, a lack of promised upgrades, and a failure to pay $1.2 million in fines for violations of the company's franchise agreement with the city. The city claimed that the company's captive customers were also subject to rate hikes even as the service quality declined. A filing in Pikeville Federal Court indicates the two sides met Tuesday for a settlement conference and reached a voluntary resolution in principle to settle the case. Terms of that agreement are currently sealed. The agreement will need to be approved by the Pikeville City Commission and take care of routine matters before the settlement becomes final. A magistrate has given the two sides until February 17th to finalize the agreement and file an agreed order of dismissal. Coming up after the break, we'll take you to the new and improved Floyd County Community Center. That's coming up on the Mountaintop Daily. But first, sports and weather.
With Mountaintop Sports, I'm Dave Stanford. In high school basketball action last night, it was Magoffin County over Prestonsburg 80-60. And in girls action, it was Magoffin County over Estill County 70-10 and Martin County over Letcher County Central 65-57. Now to college basketball, the final NAIA men's poll of 2025 is out, and the University of Pikeville is back in the top 25. The Bears check in at number 21 in the national rankings released Wednesday morning. The poll was conducted before Tuesday night's games, which saw UPike knock off then number 3 University of the Cumberlands, handing the Patriots their first loss of the season. UPike is now 12-2 overall, riding an 11-game winning streak, and sits at a perfect 7-0 in the Appalachian Athletic Conference play with a 2.5-game lead over second-place Johnson of Tennessee. Between the last two polls, the Bears picked up 2 wins over top 10 opponents, including victories over Cumberland's and Life University. U-Pike also continues to lead the nation in free throw shooting at nearly 86%, the best mark in the country. The Bears will wrap up their pre-Christmas schedule on Saturday when they travel to Williamson, West Virginia to face the University of Rio Grande. Tip-off is set for 5:30 p.m. following the women's game at 3:30. We end in Lexington, where Kentucky football has its new defensive coordinator. Jay Bateman has been named the Wildcats defensive coordinator. Head coach Will Stein announced this on Wednesday. Bateman comes to Kentucky after 2 seasons at Texas A&M, where the Aggies went 11-1 in the 2025 regular season and earned a spot in the college football playoff. Bateman's defenses at A&M ranked among the SEC's best, highlighted by SEC Defensive Player of the Year Cassius Howell. The Aggies finished near the top of the conference in interceptions, passes defended, and tackles for loss, while producing 3 defensive linemen selected in the first 3 rounds of the 2025 NFL Draft. Before his time at A&M, Bateman held defensive coordinator roles at North Carolina, Army, Ball State, and Elon, and was a Royals Award finalist during his stint at Army. He brings more than 2 decades of defensive coaching experience to Lexington. For more sports coverage, visit mountaintop.news and click on the Sports tab. With Mountaintop Sports, I'm Dave Stanford.
When the government took Social Security away from honest Eastern Kentuckians, Attorney Ned Pillersdorf got the hearings declared unconstitutional. When the women guards were harassed at Little Sandy Jail, Ned fought back, securing a $1 million verdict at trial. And when the state tried to shut down Cordia School, Ned fought back and kept the school open. Attorney Ned Pillersdorf fights for the underdog, and he's ready to fight for you.
Hey, it's Kristen, and at Appalachian Wireless, we love Christmas because we give the gift of savings and connection. Are you not sure what to give? Well, give them something that helps them stay connected and captures those moments that matter the most. Family is where you're valued and appreciated. And this Christmas at Appalachian Wireless, we value you. So come home, check the halls, and get connected with Appalachian Wireless. Visit us today in one of our many retail locations or find out more about the Tech the Halls promotion at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
A ribbon cutting was held today for the newly renovated Floyd County Community Center. And in addition to serving as a recreational venue for the county, it will also provide a public service. Robin tells us more.
The Floyd County Community Center, a 70-year-old building that's been under renovations for almost 2 years, celebrated its ribbon cutting today.
Today is the ribbon cutting ceremony for the Floyd County Community Center. We've recently gotten a grant, a CDBG grant, that we've worked on for some time to refurbish and come in and renovate the community center. Today is a special occasion for us. We've worked for the last 5 years trying to get to this point, and today it becomes a reality.
In addition to accommodating after-school sports and community activities, the county took special care to provide a space for recovery meetings.
Not only do we have the gym here for basketball and things of that nature, but we have on the back of the building, we have renovated what used to be the clerk's office, and we've created a space there for our NA meetings and the folks. And we have approximately, I don't know, a couple 200 or 300 folks a week that attend these meetings, and that is big because it's more of a regional draw, and it's something that we feel that it's giving back to our community as well.
Recovering addict Sean Allen spoke about the importance of this space.
Well, historically, it's 12-step fellowship meetings have had a hard time finding reliable, safe places to meet, due to the fact that a lot of facilities want to kind of put their hands and get involved and try to dictate what we do in meetings and dictate how we recover. And it's really important. And they kind of want to, they don't respect our anonymity as well. So it's really important for us to have this safe place to meet on a regular basis and to recover as freely as we want and to help each other get another day clean.
The community center is now open for use, and inquiries can be made by calling the Judge Executive's office at 606-886-9193. Reporting from Mountaintop News, I'm Robin Tillman.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Nick Collum for Mountaintop News.